Hey guys! Today I'm going to be showing you all the things that I got from my trip to Daiso today, including all of the different planner stationery items that I'm going to be including in my 2017 spread. So with no further ado, let's get started. The first item that I got was a fountain pen, and it has blue ink in it. Unfortunately, in this video, you won't get to see me actually writing with it, but please trust me when I say it writes really smoothly and definitely decreases hand fatigue, and it did take me a while to figure out how to use it. You actually have to insert the ink cartridge in with the circular nib side pushed into the tip so that the ink cartridge is punctured and that the ink can be released into the pen. Unfortunately, I probably won't be using this at school because it has to be stored in a vertical position, so that won't work well with my pencil pouch. So this will be an at-home pen. Next, I got a bunch of different masking tapes. This first one is a circusy tape, and it has different acrobats and a big top and different just circusy related items. Like I think there's a bear and just little different happy people. And the other tape that I got is a striped blue dotted tape and a light pink tape, and that's just for lining different things. The other washi tape that I got is a summery washi tape, and it has different berries and cherries, and I think it has grapes, and I'll definitely use that in the summer months, and I thought that they were really cute, and I'm going to use them a lot. Next, I got some various gel pens. I really like these. As you'll see, they write really well, and they'll definitely be my primary planning pens, especially since I'd been looking for some different gel ink pens to use, and I didn't know where to look. I figured I might look at Michael's, but I thought that those might be too fancy, and I was right. These are definitely high quality pens for only $1.50 for 4 of them, so I was very happy with that. I was surprised that the white pen does not actually deliver white ink. It actually is red, as you'll see in a bit. But in general, I really like these pens. By the way, these are 0.38 millimeter tips, so they're very skinny. However, they don't scratch the paper, which I was happy to find out. They do skip a little at first, so you do need to test the pens out on some sort of scratch paper to get them working, except for that black pen. That one started automatically, which I was happy to find. Lastly, we have the pink pen. The pink and the red are very similar in my opinion. The pink is just a little purpler, I guess. Next, I got some turn correction tapes where it flips out and creates almost like a stable highlighter where you hold it and drag it across the paper to correct your mistakes. I'm kind of an amateur with correction tape. I've actually never used one before filming this video, so please excuse my poor use of the turn correction tape. It actually does work, but I'm just not that great at using correction tape. And here I am just writing something with the beautiful gel ink pens and then correcting it. As you'll see, it's a bit spotty just because I'm not that great at dragging it across, but it does work upon further practice. I've realized that the correction tape actually does work really well, and I'm really glad that there's 3 of them. That way I won't need to come back to Daiso to restock as frequently. This is me trying again to use that fountain pen. Little did I know I had not yet punctured the ink cartridge, so nothing was going to come out. Silly me. Next, I found some really cute Japanese sticky notes, and they have some sort of writing on them, but I can't read Japanese. It was really fun to plan my monthly pages with them just because I could add different quotes and events with them. However, they're not very sticky, so we need to add some sort of adhesive tape underneath them to make the pages more sticky. Next, I found a really cute polar bear decoration tape that I plan to use on all of my weekly pages. It's really easy to use. It's just like correction tape. So once I learned how to use correction tape, this was much easier to use. Instead of a white strip, it tapes out a cute little polar bear decorated strip like washi tape. Here you can see it up close. On the actual tape, there is a cap that you have to press back. And I didn't realize that at first, so it was kind of just hanging around when I was taping, but that's actually not good because it can cause your tape to skip, as you'll see with the hedgehog tape, which is just like it, except it has little hedgehogs with hearts on it, which I plan to use in February for Valentine's Day. And I'll use the polar bears for January and all of those other winter months. And here you can see the hedgehogs up close. It's a bit faded, and I don't know, I still need to practice with those, but it looks like for the hedgehogs you have to go a lot faster. Next, I got some cat sticky memos, and I thought these were really cute despite not being able to find the other animal sticky memos that I've seen in other Daiso hauls. Nevertheless, I thought that these were super cute, and I love how they come in different colors, and I plan to use these in my planner for the monthly spreads and just to flag off those. And I really liked these. I think that there's almost one for every month, at least one for every season. I'll probably use the blue for winter, pink for February, just because of Valentine's Day, and other months correlated to different cats, just like that. Next, I found a 3-ring hole punch, and I was really happy that I found this, especially for $1.50. Since I'd been looking for one, I lost my other one, so I needed something that would hole punch my papers for my classes where I use a binder to organize my papers, such as biology and physics. So I was really happy that I found this, and it's very portable, so I can take it with me on the go in my backpack. This does not work like a traditional 3-ring hole punch. You actually have to clip out the white part and then put the paper in and punch it like a traditional card making paper punch, rather than a usual 3-hole paper punch where you press down on one side like a lever and it hole punches the paper. Nevertheless, I was really happy with this, and it's going to take a little bit of practicing for me to actually put the paper in correctly, because as you can see, it kind of pushes out the paper as you press down on it. But I will be practicing and using this on the go, and I was really happy with this. Next, I got some push pins that I'm going to use in accordance with the cork board that I also got from Daiso, which I'll be showing you in just a sec. And I plan to use the cork board just to show any mementos or any special reminders, or even maybe a calendar that I want near my study space. I also got some broom slippers that I'm going to use by wearing fuzzy socks that I'll show you in just a sec that I got from Daiso, and then wearing the broom slippers on top of those, since the broom slippers have like a traction-y bottom. I want to do this just so that the fuzzy socks don't get ruined and matted down and dirty. That's for the broom slippers, since they are kind of thinner and they have that traction-y bottom that won't catch on the dirt. So that's what I plan to do with those. I think it's a little weird, but I'll tell you guys how it works, if it does work. This is a Piggy Bank, and I thought it was so cute. I plan to use it for just this year to kind of track how much loose change I pick up off the ground. That's one of my weird New Year's resolutions. I want to pick up all of the change I find on the ground, because I find myself looking at different pennies on the ground and just ignoring them, and that is not what I want to do in 2017. So that's my New Year's piggy. And as of today, I have already found 7 cents, and they've all gone in this pretty little piggy. This is a roll of masking tape that I forgot to show you earlier, but it's a really cute roll of masking tape because it has a bunch of cute little fishies that remind me of Pear Fleur, who's a fellow YouTuber. She is like the watercoloring god to me. This is a mini tripod for my camera, just in case I ever want to do any yearning outside the windowsill shots where I can just hook it up onto my windowsill. Yep. The last item that I got was not from Daiso. It's from Hobby Lobby, and it's a Pit Artist pen which draws in black ink. It's advertised to draw in a variety of widths from 0.5 millimeters to 5 millimeters, and I was really surprised by this. It's actually going to take me a lot of practice to control all these different widths and kind of practice my upstrokes and my downstrokes. As you can see, I'm just practicing with different waves to practice those upstrokes and those downstrokes, making sure that my upstrokes are very thin and my downstrokes are very thick. I found this pen, it was regular price, but with a 40% off coupon, it was only $2.50, which I found to be a reasonable price. I do have some other brush pens in different colors, but we didn't have a black one, so I figured that I would add this to the collection, and especially since this one's okay to go in a horizontal position for storage, I could store it in my pen case and take it with me to school, which I was very happy to learn. So this pen will show up in all of my other schoolwork, which is nice to know. So right now I'm just practicing my upstrokes and my downstrokes again, just trying to hone in on those skills. It's still taking me a while to adjust to this new pen, especially since I'm used to stiffer pens. So that marks the end of this video. That's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more randomness on my channel. And I hope that you guys have a lovely start to your new year. Bye guys!